The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, "Anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally." Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. DeJuan Wright is out there with Jackson. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Plumlee in at center. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. So the Lakers win the tip. LeBron with it. Schroeder outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harrell dishes to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. James has got his team on the board to start the game for the Lakers. Passes it to Plumlee, out to the right wing. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You see Griffin keeping his eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
And here's Schroeder. A 20-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Schroeder. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Griffin. 29 points for him last game against Golden State. Great D that time from Harrell.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
They get it again.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Grant in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Tries yet again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The free throw drops for Grant.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Grant. Back to Jackson. Rebound by Harrell. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Schroeder outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
That one is no good. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Golden State Warriors.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
James wide open, drains the three-pointer. James has got 7.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Jackson passes to Griffin. There's the pass to Plumlee. Right outside. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Plumlee. And the rejection by Harrell. And James throws it down.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And the first one at the line is good. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Good on both.
Despite all the injuries, Griffin was given the big contract. That kind of thing is a guessing game, but with high stakes.
Now here's Harrell. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And here is Wright after LeBron James hitting the 3. Outside Griffin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Lakers leading by 6. Now Davis, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Harrell against Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
Montrezl Harrell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons trail by 8. Griffin looking it over. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games, as shown on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James second.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Passes it to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mikhailuk. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's blocked. Here's Bay. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Rose against Schroeder. Let's go. Another shot. Harrell trying to free himself up.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Rose outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his third assist on the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Over to the left wing. Here's Bay. And the rejection by James.
On the ball, off the ball, LeBron can really protect the rim.
Knocked away. Here's Mikhailuk. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. To the paint. Harrell, that's good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's Rose after the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Teardrop shot, and no problem from Rose as he finishes at the rim. Rose has got his second bucket of the night. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Laker girls.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Doumbouya's checked in for Blake Griffin. Now here's Schroeder. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. From deep, Detroit with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Sekou Doumbouya is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 9-point game. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's Doumbouya. And the 3 off target. Lakers leading by 9. And it's Schroeder in the corner. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Detroit's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside Rose. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Here's Rose after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Bay, no good. LA's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Caruso. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Here's Kuzma after the basket by Detroit. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
They get a hand on it. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Schroeder being disruptive on the defensive end, knocking the ball out and starting the fast break.
Now here's Rose. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Okafor tips it back in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Schroeder with the ball. And there's the pass to Caruso. No good from outside. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
Biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are two areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Caruso in at the point guard. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. Jackson kicks to right. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And Jackson isn't bashful about pulling up from the mid-range. He just has a nice-looking stroke from that spot on the floor.
Now here's Schroeder. Kuzma outside. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trailed by 9. It's right on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Schroeder with the ball. Now right defender.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jackson looking around. Shoots over Schroeder. That one's in there. The Lakers lead has got back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Jackson. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope in for Dennis Schroeder. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That one good for 2. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And Wright kicks to Plumlee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the Lakers on the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Josh Jackson.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
For Los Angeles, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. Griffin. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets the 3 fly, and Contavious Caldwell Pope with the 3. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jackson against Caldwell Pope. Here's Wright, and Wright throws it down hard.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Down low. And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Harrell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes to Jackson. 3-pointer. Caruso grabs the miss. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Wright, following the basket by LeBron James. Griffin finds Jackson. Back to Griffin. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
Blake is okay with the catch-and-shoot jump shot, looking comfortable.
Lakers leading by 15. James looking it over. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Look at Griffin. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Rose. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. And here is James. A 29-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now here's Rose. 15-point game. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Here's Mikhailuk. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Okafor trying to get open. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers leading by 15. Now LeBron. He's got 16. And he banks in the layup. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Right side Rose. Davis against Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Bay. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Pistons. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Looking now at some numbers for Anthony Davis. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for Harrell, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Griffin hits them both. Here's LeBron. He's got 18. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Here's Mikhailuk. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope and stolen by Kuzma. Last break, the Lakers. Kuzma with the ball. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Here's Morris. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pistons trail by 17. Mikhailuk passes to Rose. Here's Mikhailuk. Detroit, no good that time either.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Detroit with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And 1:01 left in the first half. Griffin, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize, going after the rim is either you're going to dunk it or you're going to foul him.
For Detroit, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Marc Gasol's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for LeBron. The free throw off from Griffin.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
The pass to Mikhailuk. And here's Griffin. Right side Rose. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. That one drops for him.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Schroeder outside. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Gasol no good. Pistons trail by 17. And it's Doumbouya in the corner. Poked away. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Back to Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. It's been quite a night so far for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, this game has been a showcase of the Kings' talent, agility, power, and the shots keep falling. LeBron has the defense totally overwhelmed.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint on D. When you get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like this. I don't believe I'm watching this.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Wright with it, and on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. They've got Jeremy Grant. Wright is out there with Josh Jackson. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Griffin in at the four-man position. He's got a clear path. Here's Caldwell Pope. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And the long strides of KCP. Dangerous changing ends there, and he loves to finish in space.
Wright, the pass to Griffin. It's Wright on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Clock at 6. And Wright kicks to Jackson. Plumlee trying to break loose. Jackson misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And, well, Detroit shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Plumlee finds Wright. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Passes it to Plumlee. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Here's Griffin. And James pulls it down. James has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Davis. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on LeBron James. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Grant. And so he hits both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. James against Grant, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
The free throw drops for Grant. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's James. He's got 18. Schroeder outside. Pass to Harrell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis dishes to James. And James throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Wright looking around. Jackson passes to Griffin. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Just 2 to shoot. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the Lakers on the break for the finish. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
So it's Detroit now. Wright, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Wright. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And Harrell slams it in.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Here's Wright after the basket by Los Angeles. Kicks it to Grant. Wright against James. And here is Wright. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Offensive rebound, Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Now LeBron, 20 points for him. And the pass to Harrell. Plumlee with the steal. Grant surveying the D. It's right on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. And so Wright nails both of them. And the Lakers have possession. 22 is their biggest lead. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Here's Schroeder. Softly drops in the floater. Schroeder's got 9.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here is Rose. He has 7. And finished off by Rose.
Love the aggressiveness, the tenacity of Derrick Rose. Love driving the basketball into the teeth of the defense.
And Derrick Rose said when he first attempted to come back from his injuries, he was playing revenge basketball. Now he just seems so much more at ease.
Yeah, I agree, GA. I'll tell you, he still has that competitive spirit in him. Yes, check that off. I think now he's just happier to be able to play the basketball injury-free. And to see his teammates and the league respond when he had that 50-point game, people were really generally happy for Derrick Rose.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gasol. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. Bayes got his first bucket in this one.
A beautiful pass by Derrick Rose, one of his strengths when you start talking about him as a distributor.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's the floater, but they'll get another chance. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. Here's Bay. Here's Mikhailuk. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Schroeder outside. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at the Lakers, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Here's Rose, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
The quick feet and hands of Caldwell Pope paying dividends at the defensive end.
Pass to Doumbouya. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And another 3 for the Lakers.
When Kuzma is this focused, he shoots it so well, even outside his comfort zone.
Rose against Schroeder. To halt the run. Pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Okafor. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Rose. Off target with his 3. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 9. And it goes down 2 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Bay. Outside Rose. Now the pass to Bay.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Mikhailuk can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They get it back. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Keith Morris is checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Griffin's checked in for the Pistons. Mikhailuk passes to Rose. Okafor gets the bucket.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Doumbouya can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Matthews is checked in.
Yo, James.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. And the dunk by LeBron.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
Passes it to Rose. Buries it down low. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Morris dishes to James, and they double up James. Kuzma outside. To the middle. 5 on the clock, and the dunk by James.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with a strong finish.
Here is Rose. 11 points in the game. Doumbouya at the elbow. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Doumbouya's got his first points in this one. Rose against James. Pulls up, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Cook, Jared Dudley out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Matthews, and it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. And Okafor with the block. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Horton Tucker. From outside, off the mark. Pistons shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Ellington with it. Pass to Okafor. Over Cook. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here is Cook. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Here is Cook. The pass to Morris. No good on that one.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Okafor up top. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Okafor. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Matthews. Both free throws good from Okafor. And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target scorer, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here is Ellington inside. And it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Ellington.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Okafor with the block. And it's Magruder in the corner. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Wright, he's checked in for Detroit.
DeLon Wright.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis. Yep. You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Now here's Okafor. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Here is Cook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
That's good from Cook. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Right side Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Passes it to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Griffin. And Davis sends it back. And it's Schroeder in the corner. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wright outside. And Davis sends it back. And James throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Wright. Outside Griffin. Outside Jackson. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And the Pistons making a change here. Here's Griffin. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Detroit making a switch here. Ellington's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Pass to Harrell. Floats it up for Davis. It's tipped and stolen by Wright. Now Ellington to the inside. And Griffin scores. The assist by Ellington. And that's 13 points for Blake Griffin.
Nice job by Griffin on the pick and roll. Great hands and great finish.
Cook kicks to LeBron. From past the arc. And it's Cook missing. And it's Wright with the ball for Detroit. The pass to Ellington. Here's Bay. Fires from deep. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Schroeder outside. To the left wing, feeds it to Dudley. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Passes to Ellington. Pass to Magruder. 6 on the shot clock. Griffin trying to get open, and the basket is good. Magruder's got his first basket.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Cook the pass to Dudley. Right side Davis. Shoots over Griffin. Here's LeBron, and that one good. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's relentless at finding ways to produce. LeBron this time converting off the miss.
Griffin down low. He's guarded by Dudley. Now here's Ellington. Defense right on him. Here's Magruder. That one wide left. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Ellington. Here's Magruder. And the pass to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Blake leaves you speechless. His dunks are out of this world.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's James. Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Bay passes to Ellington. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Dudley. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
James. And it's off the back rim, no good. Detroit with the ball. His first shot coming late. And that one is off. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, a great team victory. What was most satisfying to you about the win tonight?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Well, it was a great win, man. Appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.